Hey guys, it's Mr. Case here to discuss the day 12 work for the English and Language Arts part of the NTI packet. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. So day 12, we're going to work on possessive nouns. You should have a sheet like this. For the kiddos I work with, you can tell I put some words in, kind of filled in some blanks, just as a little help. Because I do believe some of these can be confusing when we're talking about possessive nouns. So possessive nouns are something that represent, if I said that's Mr. Case's number, I would put an apostrophe after case, then the F's, show that it belongs to Mr. Case, myself. So I'll go through this real quick. So it gives us some rules to remember at the top. Rules to remember. Add apostrophe, so that little swoosh, and an S to form the possessive of a singular noun. So they give you an example. The coat belonging to the girl. It's the girl's coat with that apostrophe S. Number 2, add S and then apostrophe to form the possessive of a plural noun ending in S. So that the fur of the dogs. So the dog's fur, I would put D-O-G-S apostrophe. The dog's fur. Okay. And then 3, add apostrophe S to form the possessive of a plural noun not ending in an S. So the boats belonging to the man. The men's boats. In men's, they have M-E-N apostrophe S. I know that can be a little confusing at first. But I believe by doing part A, the chart, it'll kind of start to make more sense. So they give you the example in the first one. So it says the singular noun, bird. So the plural noun is birds, just B-I-R-D-S. And it says the singular possessive, which is like, there's no S at the end of bird, so it's not the plural noun. It's just the word bird. But I want to show that that belongs to the bird. Like, hey, there's the bird's nest. I'm talking about one bird, not multiple birds. So I would put B-I-R-D apostrophe S. Then there's the plural possessive. So this is if I wrote the word birds, like talking about multiple birds' nest. So this would be B-I-R-D-S apostrophe. That could be a little confusing. So the next word is aunt. Like, your mom's sister or your father's sister. Like your aunt, your relative. So if I was doing the plural noun, I would just put aunts. A-U-N-T-S. No apostrophes. Singular possessive. That means you're talking about one aunt. So, oh, that's my aunt's car. You're talking about just one aunt. I put A-U-N-T apostrophe S. Now let's talk about the plural possessive. So you're talking about multiple aunts. So let's say you're talking about both your aunts. Let's say you have two aunts, you're talking about both of them. Oh yeah, that's my aunt's car. Those are my aunt's cars over there. Okay, so you're talking about multiple cars and multiple aunts. You put A-U-N-T-S apostrophe. Okay, I hope that makes sense for that. Fill out the rest of that chart. Like I said, some of them I have filled out for you. Just to kind of help out, because I know this can be confusing. So then go to part B. It says rewrite each phrase using a possessive noun. So if you look at number 1, it says the names of the dogs. So realize it didn't say dog, it said dogs. So you would put D-O-G-S apostrophe, because that is a plural possessive. It's not a singular possessive. We're not talking about just one dog, we're talking about multiple dogs. So go through there, try your best. I'll be in contact with most of you today, and we can work on this together. So that is that worksheet. And then if you notice, the next thing you have is a fun game here says possessive nouns concentration. So I'm going to just go read through the directions for you. Obviously, you go through and you cut out the game cards. So 1, this is after you cut out the cards. Shuffle the cards. Place all of the cards on a desk in a 6x6 array. So that means six cards in a row, 6 columns. Rule 2, or direction 2. Player A chooses 1 card, turns it over, sets it exactly where it was, but in a face-up position. Player A reads the words on the sentence on this card. Player A states the card he says he, she needs to turn over to create a match. Say, I'm looking for. Player A turns over a second card. Player A reads the words or sentences on the card. If the 2 cards match, player A takes both cards. If the 2 cards do not match, player A must turns both cards back over. It is now player B's turn. Repeat the process above. Continue taking turns until all cards have been matched. The player with the most cards is the winner this time. So, it's just a matching game going through, trying to find those matches of those possessive nouns. So I think that's fairly simple, but if you have any questions, obviously you can contact me. You have my number, you have my email, and you can also text me if you don't feel like talking over the phone at the moment, or if you're busy. But that is it for the English language arts part of the day. I will be in contact with all of you today. You guys continue to stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.